character's obviously very integral. Did you feel a lot of pressure from that, or was it nice to be the centre of attention, to be honest?
I don't know. Was I the centre of it? I suppose there's a couple of scenes where I have to kind of get on stage and let me just put that rope.
You breaking things?
Yeah. No, it was just a beautiful character, you know, and I met him. I met Di Donovan, and I'd read the script and I loved it, and I was already on board, but I had a few kind of questions about how I was going to play him. The deadliest thing you can do as an actor is try to overthink things and overcomplicate them and make them really interesting. And I met Di, and I got it all from meeting him, you know, in an hour. I was just like, he's just a beautiful guy with a great heart, very, very selfless, you know. And I thought he's a lot of integrity, and I thought that's all I've got to take is that integrity onto the set. And only when they say action, when they say cut, I haven't got any integrity at all.
Do you have any sort of personal connection to this? I mean, obviously you're a little young, but was there something that really made you want this project? Was there something that really spoke to you about it?
No, well, I think the miners' strike is such a massive part of our history, and it was a terrible time. It really did destroy communities and tear people apart. It was horrible. I had no link to it personally. You know, I was just a kid in '85. You know. But I knew it was a very important part. I was very aware of what was going on in the news and what was going on around me. But I just, you know, to be honest with you, when you're an actor, you're just looking for great stories to be a part of. And this one surprised me because I'd never remotely heard of it. And my father-in-law, who was a miner, he worked at the pits, you know, all his life, he hadn't heard of it. So I'm like, how can this incredible story not kind of be common knowledge, at least amongst these guys?
Finally, I mean, you've got Macbeth coming up, and Banquo takes rather a different role about getting his own way. What is it like to know that you're going to have this, where you're lovely in regards of, you know, getting something done, and getting something done in Macbeth? How does it feel to know that you're going to have two different characters presented on screen in a very short space of time?
Well, that's what it's about, isn't it? You know, for me, that's it. You know, you want to just play different characters all the time. You want to be as diverse as possible. So, and with something like Pride, you've got to go, it's all right, I'm not insecure playing a guy who's just, you know, like this character. Because, you know, if you all these other opportunities present themselves anyway, and that's what your career's about, you know, doing different things. So,
thanks so much. Congratulations on the film. Have a good night, Paddy. Thank you.